you guys want to learn how to make more money, make sure you click on the link in the description below, because I have a course on how to negotiate for a better raise, how to get better positions, how to go to trade school, which trade school you should go to, and how to navigate through your career so that you get to the point where you have the option of opening up your own shop, staying out of your own shop because you're making a ton of money, or you become a foreman because another shop's paying you a lot of money. But I give you guys the course to navigate through your career so you have those options and you start making a lot more money. So link in the description below. Let's get into what we're going to be talking about today. Okay, Snap-on. You guys already know I love and hate Snap-on. It's a love-hate relationship. I have a lot of stock in Snap-on, but I also advocate not buying Snap-on, which is funny because it's like, it's kind of my company, you know, I have stocks in it, and it's like, what are you doing? But the reason why I don't like Snap-on is because you get into a lot of debt, and a lot of younger guys don't know the pitfalls that are in front of them because they're young, okay? I went through it, and I don't want you guys to go through it. That's why we're doing this. So Snap-on is very good at making sure that mechanics feel that they're not going to be good mechanics unless they have the Snap-on tool, the brand new Snap-on tool, which is farthest thing from the truth. You don't need Snap-on tools to go and be the best mechanic in the world, okay? And the way they keep you on the truck is by keeping you buying things from them from the truck. And what ends up happening is you get a whole bunch of debt, right? Let's just say you buy a toolbox, you buy a nice set of tools, you're into it for 10 grand, and you got 10 grand to pay off to the Snap-on guy. And guess what? That credit, that credit is costing you 20%. Okay, last time I checked, it was like 22%, and it was like incredible the amount of interest they charge you for that loan. So if you are gonna be buying Snap-on, there's a couple ways you're gonna do it. I highly recommend you don't get on the truck, especially if you're a younger guy, because the way they get you on the truck is, number one, they entice you. Everybody gets on the truck. You see all the nice new stuff, and you're like, ooh, you buy it all on credit. Then the guy shows up every week. You get back on the truck to pay him, and when you go and pay him, you see a bunch of brand new shiny stuff, and you're like, ooh, and you buy some more stuff, and you get on the debt again. And then you're constantly on the debt. And guess what? 6 years later, you're barely paying off your tool bill. And then what? You're 6 years into your career. You have nothing to really show for it besides a set of tools, which is not a bad thing to have. But guess what? You're overpaid for this set of tools. And if you sell them all, you're probably going to get half of the price you paid for them. And you're in debt. What are you going to do? Okay? So that's how they get you. And I don't want you guys to go there. I want you guys to buy the best tool that you can afford and not get into debt, because I want you guys to have that option of opening up your own shop. And guess what? Debt kills your options. So I want you guys to stay out of debt before you even get to that point. And in my course, I teach you guys how to go through your entire career without any debt, without any anchors holding you back from getting to the point where you're able to open up your own shop, able to take your side hustle and turn it into something bigger, or able to negotiate for a better position so where you're sitting nice and chill, you know, later on in life. So that's what my course does. And that's what I want you guys to really take from this is, hey, Snap-on is cool, but I don't need it to be the best mechanic. So another way you can buy Snap-on tools without going into debt and still have the Snap-on tool is by buying them used. I always advocate you guys go on eBay, go on Craigslist, go to the pawn shops, go wherever you need to go for you to get the best tool that you could possibly get at the cheapest price. Because at the end of the day, guys, what matters most is you get the job done. Yes, having nice quality tools matters because you're going to be using them all the time. You don't want stuff to be breaking all the time. But let's be real. At the end of the day, what matters is the job gets done. It doesn't matter how you got it done. Okay, I know guys that build freaking six-figure cars with all Harbor Freight tools. They do it. And it's not a big deal because the car is amazing. The work speaks for itself because the tool is not what makes you a mechanic, a good mechanic. The tool is just an assistant. It's a tool. The literal definition of a tool is something that helps you finish the job. That's a literal definition of a tool. Okay, so don't go into debt. Buy everything used. If you do want to use credit because you want to buy something big and you don't have the cash for it at that moment, get a credit card with a very, very low interest rate, buy everything on eBay used, and then pay off that credit card as soon as possible because you don't want to be in debt just to do your job. That's the last thing I recommend you guys, okay? Don't be like these college students that go to college 100 grand in debt just to go and work. And then they're enslaved because they're always paying off their debt. They can't quit their job. They can't get a new one. They can't negotiate aggressively because they're scared to lose their job that's helping them pay their debt. And that's not what I want for you guys. This is a trade. You shouldn't be in debt to do this. Okay, you don't need to be in debt. So I highly recommend you guys stop buying Snap-on tools off the truck. Don't get on there. Don't get into their little ecosystem that keeps you in there, because once you're in there, you're going to be in there for a long, long time in that debt hole. So I want you guys to go on eBay, Craigslist, pawn shops, whatever other source, and then find your tools used, buy them, because they have a lifetime warranty. And I know the warranty is like, oh, well, they won't give you warranties if you didn't buy it with them. That's what I mean. It's like, what kind of BS is this? How do you know I didn't buy this tool back in the 70s? Screw you, man. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean. Look, at the end of the day, guys, you need the best tool for the job that gets it done without getting into debt. Okay? So don't go into Snap-on debt. Make sure you guys go pick up my course, because I teach you how to make more money so you don't get into debt. You make better decisions in your career. And then make sure that you just do everything you can to make sure that you have the best options later on down the line. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Check out my course, because I teach you the ins and outs on how to navigate your career. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. Check out my Instagram, The Mechanic NM, because tomorrow I'm going to Cuba. I'm going to be doing a lot of traveling, so hopefully you guys enjoy. Take care.